am here in Tuscola, Illinois, investigating the Oddfellows' secret society. And with me, I have the gorgeous supermodel, singer-songwriter extraordinaire, Karen Elson.
Hi. I have never done anything like this before, and I have no idea what to expect.
Greetings, Earthlings. Kesha here. When I'm not on stage, I'm exploring my connection to the supernatural. This is my twisted journey into the heart of darkness. I'm surrounding myself with top paranormal experts.
I heard a growl. I heard it.
And I'm bringing along my friends for the whole terrifying trip.
Is there a spirit here?
I have always been super intrigued with a secret society. What is so mysterious that it has to literally be kept secret from all of us? So this fascination has brought me to this little tiny town in the middle of the cornfields of Illinois to explore the Oddfellows' secret society. So I called up my friend, Karen Elson, and we're gonna find out a little bit more about the Oddfellows.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Karen Elson is known all across the globe. She's walked runways for every major designer, and she's been on the cover of Vogue over 35 times. She's a total badass and will bring a completely different energy to this adventure. You believe in ghosts, right?
I definitely believe in ghosts. So I lived in a house in Nashville, Tennessee that was...
Right down the street from me.
Right down the street from you that was so haunted that I had to eventually sell the house and leave. I mean, it had a bad energy.
Do you know anything about the Oddfellows?
The only things I know is just stuff in the news. You know, about the sort of human remains, skeletons found in walls. Like, what's that about?
Who is it?
Who is it? Who's doing it? Why?
Why are you in the wall?
Will we be in the wall later?
I don't want to be in the wall. Not today. You ready to do it?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Secret societies are exclusive clubs whose inner workings are mostly unknown to the outside world. The Freemasons, the Druids, the Illuminati. And one of the oldest is the Oddfellows. Established in the early 1700s, it was men only, and the rest of its history is largely undocumented. Their creepiest known practice was the presence of human skeletons in every lodge. Were Tuscola's early Oddfellows grave robbers? Did they practice ritual sacrifice? And are skeletons the cause of the town's modern-day hauntings? No one has ever been allowed to film inside an active Oddfellows lodge. Until now. We'll be the first to explore the mysteries of this historic lodge and investigate the paranormal activity plaguing the building. Now it's time to see what secrets will be revealed. This place looks so normal, when in fact,
It is
very odd.
completely abnormal and very odd.
You would never think there's a secret society right there. So, apparently the hauntings are not just up there. They're all over this building. So, let's talk to these guys in the tattoo parlor.
I'm terrified.
Good. Hello?
Hello.
Come on back.
Hi.
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 Hello, Caleb.
Caleb.
Killian, nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Killian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet y'all. We have been hearing about the Oddfellows Lodge upstairs. It sounds like it's haunted, but we have also heard it's not just confined to the lodge. It's also...
Yeah, we have certainly had some activity down in this tattoo shop area. Even in that back corner specifically is where we've had a lot of
Wait,
strange
over there?
occurrences.
Over there? Like, tell us everything.
Yeah, tell
what the
us
hell is
everything.
happening here?
We've had a box of colored pencils fall off that table over there.
Just randomly, just...
Yeah, literally just no explanation. Things that just fall onto the ground out of nowhere, and we're just, have to
Have you
keep on
seen
going.
this?
Yeah, definitely. We've
like
seen
flying things.
it. Yeah, there's a sword back there actually on the wall.
I'm gonna have a
flying
nervous... I'm gonna have a...
Yeah, there was a sword that flew off the wall in the back.
What?
It's this
That
one right
sword?
here. Oh, it's got a light on it.
That
Nice.
sword?
Was that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Wait.
That's like a
proper sword that is mounted to the wall.
But how did it tell, like...
Here, let me show you the footage.
Oh my God,
It's pretty
please.
cool. Let's check this out. So this is a box of colored pencils that had fallen off the table. That's me over there.
Where's the
on my
pencils, right
table?
here?
Yeah, you can sort of see it just kind of
Scooching.
tapping.
Oh, get out of here! Can I see that again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's touching anything.
Oh my God.
Where's
And
the
then
sword? Where's the sword?
Up over
over
here.
here.
Boom. It's a little hard to see, but you
wait,
can
do it again.
go back.
Uh-uh!
No good reason.
Uh-uh. That thing is
What?
on the wall.
Yeah, it's like
It's cradled
That
in
is
there.
Oh,
It's like
you
cradled.
mounted
freaked
in the
me
wall.
out so much.
Do you feel weird working out of here? You feel safe?
Overall, like, just kind of exciting, I guess.
So you get excited. I get kind of excited and that stuff.
Yeah.
When I hear stories about it, I get excited. Do you think that this,
I'm gonna have bad
does
dreams
this share
tonight.
a wall with the Oddfellows space?
It's directly underneath the Oddfellows, which is directly above us
What?
right now.
Do you know anything about the Oddfellows? Do you know, like,
Been trying to get initiated. I haven't quite yet, so I've been up in the Oddfellows things. Normally you
Okay.
can't go up there. I have seen an apparition up there before. I saw over in the corner, it was like a guy with a straw hat.
I want to kind of see him.
Yeah,
Too.
so
I kind of want to see him too.
I was telling Ainsley about him, and he said that he kind of recognized the uniform that he was wearing from the Oddfellows. So
Oh, so he may be an Oddfellow.
yeah, there's possible. We don't know.
We should talk to him
Yes,
too.
we should absolutely talk to him.
So Ainsley actually owns this tattoo shop and the lodge upstairs. If you guys want to go up there and talk to him, you're more than welcome to.
Amazing.
I'd love that. That would be amazing.
Can we just go up there?
Yeah.
Go right
Let's
ahead.
go.
Let's go, girl. Oh my God, that spooked me so much. I mean, the footage that those guys had of the sword, my heart was pounding. It's real, you know? It's like, you can't, what kind of explanation seeing that video? What
else?
What else is happening here?
I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's
go figure out what the Oddfellows are all about. There's something in there that is messing with them. I love the idea of a secret society, and I've always wanted to know what goes on behind these closed doors. What can we not know about? So actually getting to be the first people that take cameras inside of an Oddfellows lodge feels really special and is really exciting. I want to know what the deal is with the skeletons. Who are the people whose skeletons now reside in the walls? Did they consent to have their bones stuck inside a wall? And is that what is haunting this whole building? Because that makes sense to me. You stuck me in a wall, you didn't ask me first. I'd haunt the shit out of you.
My heart is pounding.
You want to open that door?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is incredible that we as two women are about to walk into this lodge. Has any woman, is this...
Historically, it was all men, and no one has ever filmed inside of one of these lodges.
So that is wild to me.
I feel pretty badass about
You
that.
need to feel pretty badass about that. So yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of things. I think
Yeah, me too. Excited, nervous.
kind of groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Wow. Wow.
This is really unprecedented.
So how did you become an Oddfellow?
So it kind of happened by accident. I was looking around in the building, poking around, and there's a big chunk of ceiling that's kind of missing, and I could see kind of something peeking through there. Once I popped through the hatch, I found all these collars just strewn all around.
Collars?
Oddfellow collars that they wear as regalia. Researching those, I contacted the Grand Lodge of Illinois.
And so you revitalized Oddfellows?
Yeah.
Why is it a secret society?
It gets a little bit misconstrued what that means, because everybody thinks Illuminati kind of
Right,
nefarious
right.
stuff, right?
Right.
And we're kind of more of a society that has secrets.
Where are the skeletons in the wall? What does that have to do with being an Oddfellow?
can't tell you too much about the skeletons in the wall.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that we use the skeletons as a symbol of our mortality.
Okay.
And it's a reminder of your death. One of the things to show you is this catalog. This is where the lodge would have ordered a lot of their supplies for them, and one of the supplies that you are looking to inquire about are skeletons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Talk to me about skeletons.
You can buy a skeleton from a magazine?
Yep. So what it would do is list the type of skeleton that your lodge wanted to purchase,
What do you mean type of skeleton?
depending on if you wanted a paper mache one or a real one.
What?
So we don't get to know about the real skeletons yet, but can we see the lodge where the rituals are performed? Yeah? Let's go.
This is our lodge door, and before you go in, you gotta.
Okay, 3 times.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And this is the first time that anybody has come and filmed, right?
Correct.
We are the first
Yes.
people that are filming this space.
Goodness. This feels like I'm walking into some like ancient ceremony.
This place is beautiful.
It really is. Can we sit down, or is that
I
like?
don't know. Can we sit up here?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
We're the first non-Oddfellows to sit on this throne.
Feels good, right?
I feel like a queen.
Because you are.
This place is amazing, like breathtaking. But I want to circle back to the fact that there's paranormal activity in the space.
Yes, there is definitely a lot of activity that happens. I have experienced a disembodied voice right by my head. There's been times I've come upstairs and there's been a fog up here and it's thick cigar smoke, like somebody had been up here smoking. And traditionally at the end of meetings, they would smoke cigars at the end. So it was like I kind of broke up the party a little bit there. I just walked in on it. It burned my throat. The nicotine smell was so strong.
Really?
And my one tattoo artist, Caleb, saw a full-figured apparition in the corner of the
You
room.
said that, the guy with the straw hat or something,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Where was that, here?
Right in that corner there, and the outfit he described actually is an outfit from our ritual, and Caleb would have no way of knowing that.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
he's not an odd fellow, so he's never seen the outfit from
No,
the
he's
ritual.
never seen the outfit before. He would have no association with it, but when he told me about it, I knew exactly what he was talking about.
Are there human skeletons in this room?
Not in this room.
Okay.
Not in
wait,
this
Okay,
room.
wait. Are there human skeletons on this floor?
Yeah, yes there are.
Okay, do you not think that maybe some of the paranormal activity could maybe have to do with the skeleton?
There could be a chance that there is
Sounds about
something.
right.
Yeah, there's a lot of old things that are in this space. A skeleton being one of them, and if.
Sorry,
Oh.
did you guys not just hear footsteps?
Wait, I totally
thought that
heard
was you,
that just
Elaine.
then.
That's
no.
totally normal too.
What?
Wait,
Yep.
are we in here alone right now?
My God. Oh my God, I got shivers.
Is there someone in here? Walking around?
It sounded like a person taking a few steps.
Yeah.
That was happening right when I asked you if maybe the skeleton that is on this floor could be correlated with the paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Does this skeleton, did they consent to having their body here?
Unfortunately, the skeletons were sourced in a less than ethical way.
There could be some really dark energy.
Or lost
Yeah,
energy?
exactly. Attached to that stuff, you know?
I'm happy to represent the order and hopefully educate some people about what we really use our skeletons for. It's actually a very important philosophical tool.
I love it.
It
sounds
is fascinating. Well, thank you so much for having us. I feel really special and privileged to be the first crew that you've had in here.
Seriously, thank you. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
There is some creepy juju to that place. It seems like Ainsley is trying to pave the way forward for the new, the future of Oddfellows. And like anything, there's always going to be the past that doesn't like the way the future is going. So could be a very big possibility that there are spirits that are not very happy with how he's welcoming strangers like us into the lodge.
The messaging of the Oddfellows is beautiful. The paintings, the art, beautiful. But I can't ignore the fact that there are human remains that have been obtained in potentially not the most humane ways. And we're already experiencing paranormal activity. So I don't think we're done here. So I invited a friend of mine, a psychic, Michelle Belanger. She knows everything about secret societies, about the occult. She wrote the book on it. So I'm gonna pick her brain on it. And maybe she could shed a little light on why there's so much paranormal activity here.
So I know you've seen the location.
Yes.
And I'm in a weird position because I'm usually the psychic who doesn't know anything, but since I've got a degree in comparative religious studies and I'm the occult expert, I have been brought on also to answer questions about secret societies.
Nice.
Okay, so let me paint the picture of what we saw today.
Okay.
We met a man who's now running the Oddfellows Lodge here. He showed us around. It seemed really lovely. He's only been doing this for about 6 years. So part of me is wondering, maybe he doesn't know all the secrets, but he really did paint a really lovely picture of it. But I'm wondering what this means to you.
There's a lot that can be going on with secret societies. I mean, they're secret for a reason. The big thing usually comes down to ritual, which can range from just theatrics to deeply occult stuff, and it depends on from group to group to society to society. Especially when you're doing ritual in the same space over and over again. The Oddfellows are notorious for skeletons all over the place. It was a big part of one of their secret rituals. When the folks who were involved in that aren't there anymore, whatever they've opened up no longer has a gatekeeper. So there's a possibility that there's basically a gateway that is meant to be an open, stable, regular access to crossing over into the spiritual realm that's just been hanging open since it was closed in the 50s.
That seems dangerous. It's like leaving the front door open for 70 years.
It would help to know how it was opened and where all of it is anchored in the location. And that's, again, one of the downsides with the secret society is there's no telling where everything is. And since the human remains are probably going to stay there, probably still going to have some activity no matter what. That's an anchor.
Right.
So the gateway may never be closed as long as the human remains are there.
Never closed fully.
Super curious to learn more about the ritual, too.
Me too, I know.
I could talk about this all night, but let's go tomorrow, and I'm super curious what you're going to pick up when you go to this space. So Ainsley seems like he's one of the good ones, but historically, I have no idea what's happened in that building. I don't know what rituals happened in that building. According to Michelle, even rituals with good intentions can have unintended consequences. So we could be dealing with an accidental haunting. Day 2 at the Oddfellows Lodge in Tuscola, Illinois, and you guys will not believe the call I got last night. Never before has this been allowed, but Ainsley called me and said that he got permission to allow me to be part of an initiation ritual into the Oddfellows Secret Society. But after talking to Michelle last night, I'm a little more apprehensive. She did say that when performing rituals, sometimes there are unintended consequences. Sometimes you open doorways. So I am ready to do this. I'm excited, but I also think we need to go in with our guards up a little bit.
What's the secret?
What are you not telling us? I'm nervous. Genuinely very nervous. Terrified.
Enter
Please take a side of the chair, please. This ritual is an homage to our secret initiation. We will only reveal the history, but not the mystery, for that can only be obtained by true members of the Independent Order of Oddfellows. Who will be participating in this ceremony this evening?
Me.
So anybody not participating must leave the room. Please take a seat. You are now within a lodge of Oddfellows. Here, the world is shut out. You are separated from its cares and distinctions, its dissensions and its vices. Here, friendship and love assert their mild dominion, while faith and charity combine to bless the mind with peace and soften the heart with sympathy.
If I was Kesha right now, I would absolutely be freaking out. It's so bizarre. Oh my God.
You are blindfolded to represent to you the darkness and doubt through which man gropes their way to a knowledge of themselves, their duty, and their destiny, a darkness not only of reason, but of moral nature.
Oh my God, hold on. Wait 1 second. This is very surreal.
Hello?
Wait, they've just walked. Is that a coffin? Is that the coffin with the bones? The coffin is faced in front of Kesha. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We seek to improve and elevate the character of man, that men are not always to be taken for what they appear. Stand up now. You must face your own mortality.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Kesha. Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she all right?
Oh my God.
So I guess this is the moment where she contemplates her own mortality. She looks like she's a little freaked out, to be honest with you. Which I would be too if I was left alone in a room with a human skeleton. I would definitely be having a complete and utter panic attack right now.
We will now be leaving you alone for the evening. Contemplate the scene.
Okay. Oh, poor Kesha. So now I'm in a room by myself with a human skeleton. Awesome.
It's fascinating.
Oh. I'm feeling like pretty creeped out.
Yeah.
It's not wild to me to be reminded that I'm dying. A lot of my songs are about that. But I've never been in the room with the skeleton. And he's wearing like an outfit. Staring into the eyes of a human skeleton and seeing my own mortality, I'm reminded that the reality of death is that we will all experience it. How and when are unknown, but death itself is inevitable. It's not easy for us to come to terms with our immortality or the fact that we really all will die someday. And the question of where we go after we die surfaces. We will leave behind our physical body, our skeleton. But what else? What happens to our spirit? And why do some spirits stay to haunt places like this?
I think it's time for me to go and check on Kesha and make sure that she's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. Are you okay? Yeah, they put these on me and then they opened it and there was a real...
Is that a real?
This is real. Have you seen a real skeleton before? I haven't either. I don't know how to feel.
Right.
I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be alone in a room with the human skeleton is. So between the ritual and the person,
Yeah.
I want to see if this makes a couple paranormal experiments go off.
Yeah.
I want to see if
Whoever the energy in here is so...
it's odd.
Something is happening, for sure.
So I want to set up some experiments to see if the paranormal activity is going off right now.
I think that's a really good idea. I mean, I would venture to guess if I was a ghost, now would be a great time to make yourself known.
Yeah. When I opened my eyes and the goggles were lifted and I saw a skeleton, it didn't scare me. It made me just feel like I was looking into the mirror, because that's gonna be all of us one day. So I do think it is actually really beautiful to be reminded that every day we have, we should live to the absolute fullest, because one day you might be buried in a wall, buried in the ground, burnt up in a furnace. You don't know, but you're not gonna be here. So live your life to the fullest.
Gosh, there is nothing like staring at a human skeleton to make you question your own mortality. Like, I understand what the Oddfellows are going for. Like, it's really making so much more sense to me as to why people join secret societies. But there is a really spooky energy all around this place. I mean, you just cannot deny it. There is something that is happening. Hopefully we're gonna get some answers tonight.
After having been a part of the ritual, I can say the energy definitely shifted to be more active in the paranormal sense. So right now I'm setting up the footstep tracker, so if anything is stepping, it will pick up that. I just heard something. Hello? Is somebody here? In that corner. I feel a vibe in that corner. I'm gonna set the REM pod there, and this is where Caleb saw an apparition. Ever since the ritual, the energy in here feels very different. It feels really active. So Michelle suggested using the Ovilus, and this is, in theory, gonna give me words at random that whoever or whatever is here wants me to see. Stretched puncture. Stretched puncture. Are you telling me how the skeleton died? Are you an odd fellow? Religion. Are you an odd fellow? Is that your religion?
Surprise!
It said surprise. Yeah. Whatever this is wants to communicate. It's all happening really fast. I can feel the energy starting to ramp up. Let's kill the lights.
there any energy in here? It's really cold now. Let's check out the ovulus. Are you here with us still? What was that? You guys, what the was that? What the was that? What was that?
It's like came from in the wall.
Did it really?
Yes.
We should check out what's behind that wall.
The vibe I'm getting is
Let's get the
out of here. Like,
Would you like us to get the out of here? Just.
Oh, God, okay. All right, loud and clear, loud and clear. There's a step. Okay, here we go. We are. Oh, my God! Okay. I have tears in my eyes. Are you kidding me? What was that? That was very clear messaging.
that was terrifying.
It doesn't want us in.
It does not want us in here at all. It told us to get out. It told us to get out. It wants us, doesn't want us in here.
Or maybe it wanted to scare us. I think we should do a ghost box session, but just maybe like let's
do it.
let's give it a moment.
Let's definitely give it a moment.
This door. It feels like it's behind that wall where we just heard the footsteps.
Let's go.
Okay.
Mistress, lady?
Mistress Lady. Okay, so maybe that's the thing. We're women.
Is it because we're women?
And Oddfellows didn't historically have women in the
I feel a
misogynistic.
pretentious, misogynist, cocky,
Controlling energy. Prop.
Prop?
These were all the props we found. That's the hole in the ceiling, Beth.
Oh, is that where he found
We found all.
Oh, but wait, that just came through, like. So through the hole in the ceiling
But
there.
that is kind of what started him to restoring the space and becoming an Oddfellow.
I kind of want to go back.
I know.
We're gonna get the ghost box.
I cannot wait to hear what Michelle thinks of all of this.
Let's do it. Instantly again, I feel freezing.
Me too. I do too.
Instant.
It's freezing.
It is freezing in here.
I'm gonna try to communicate with us through that. If you want to talk to us through the radio.
I heard get out.
You did?
Get out now. I heard that. Are you mad at us for being here?
Is it because we're women?
What would you like us to do? Leave.
Who are you?
How long have you been here?
I heard that. I heard that. Okay, I heard. Don't you want to tell us your story?
Oh, get out.
I heard go get out.
Are you mad at us being in here because we are not part of the Oddfellows?
It doesn't feel very welcoming.
It does not feel very welcoming. Get out.
I heard that get out. Okay.
Thank you. We heard you.
Let's go get Michelle.
I think it's time to bring in.
Some clarity, some
Yes.
professionals. Let's
Yes.
get Michelle.
I need someone to translate what the hell's just happened.
It says finish.
It's because we're leaving.
We have to finish it.
We need to find the source of these hauntings.
Michelle. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm excited about this.
Me too. I'm excited to see your read because I don't want to tell you much.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's freezing.
I shall enter. Hopefully you bid me welcome. Oh, wow. Did you just touch me on my back?
No.
Cool. Somebody did. Hi. It felt like something that is not anchored only to this room, and is moving among the buildings.
We have certainly had some activity down in this tattoo shop area.
It's like came from in the wall.
That feels intelligent. That feels like a being,
Right.
at
When you
least
say
one.
intelligent, is that more like was human?
It might be human, probably is human, but there's no guarantee that it is. But it is a conscious, independent being that can interact with you.
Do you think he's the one flinging the sword and shoving off the colored pencils?
That definitely feels like one part of this haunting.
We had a proper conversation, communication. There was a call and response that kept happening. And the overwhelming thing was, get out, but then louder, get out.
It felt really male.
Very male. I definitely felt that energy too.
It felt like a man, and
I saw over in the corner, it was like a guy with a straw hat.
The outfit he described actually is an outfit from our ritual.
Literally, when you walk into this space, you're walking into the middle of an Oddfellows ritual that's sort of like outside of time. It's so firmly imprinted on the space, it's kind of always happening.
Right.
But it's more than just this. I'm a very visual psychic. So when I first walked in here and the REM pod was going off and I was trying to figure out who had touched me in the middle of my back, the arrangement of the furniture was completely different. What I saw was a really long table, which is pretty cool. I don't know, the arrangement was different, and this was on the table. Hello, friend. I expected the bones to feel restless, like these specifically themselves, but this feels very somber. And these bones are well taken care of, cherished, which allays some of my concerns for, is this the cause of what's going on? I'm not sure that that's necessarily the case.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. There really is sort of a vortexy sort of feel, though. Like each time I lean down, like it almost want to pull. Just the repeated sense of people doing it over and over again, like there is a gravity well. In the case of this, like these feel like just the ritual over and over and over again. The hands that touch them, the face that gazes into them, the people that lovingly dress them, carry them around.
Wow.
It's just stuff at this point.
I heard that.
Yeah, there is a sense of motion or almost observation
Yes.
at the edges of the room.
like you're being observed.
Yeah. This is much more physically active than I'm used to seeing in most places.
Really?
So do you think what's here, are they Oddfellows or former Oddfellows?
I think there's an echo of the former Oddfellows, and I think there might be a couple that maybe move in and out of that space out of habit, nostalgia, but I think there's something else that is not tied to the Oddfellows and their rituals, but is helped.
We had a theory early on that perhaps the human skeletons were part of why this place feels so haunted. It feels like maybe that isn't the case, but what do you think about that?
I think the skeletons are the least scary thing here. There's enough energy and ritual architecture in this space that it is helping spirits manifest. And depending on how that space is caretaken, that might minimize that, but I think that there are layers to the way that was ritually built up, given the age. Yeah.
I feel like There are so many secrets in these walls. Yeah. And they're probably gonna remain a secret forever. So some secrets may be meant to be kept. Coming into this, I for sure thought that if there was anything paranormal happening, it would have something to do with the skeletons. After having been here for days, having participated in a ritual and spent time here, my tune has changed. I don't think the skeletons are the source of the paranormal activity. I think it is the ritual. It opened up the space. If repeated rituals weaken the spiritual veil, allowing paranormal activity into the space, I question whether our daily rituals and habits do the same. If we don't set our intentions, what are we unintentionally allowing into our lives? Sometimes even the best of intentions can lead to unimaginable consequences. We may never know what secrets lurk in the Oddfellows Lodge. But I do know that my time here, being the first outsider to participate in one of their rituals, has taught me that we can't run from our own mortality. We have to embrace it by living our lives to the fullest in this realm. Because you never know when the party's gonna end. So that is a wrap on the Oddfellows Secret Society. And we're gonna do exactly what the spirit told us to do like 100 times. Get out now. After exploring some of the most supernatural places in the country,
I want answers.
now I'm ready for the ultimate ghost hunt.
What was that?
I'm entering the infamous Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
What?
With my queen, Big Frida.
They were experimenting on people.
Wish us luck.
Y'all ready to run the out of here?
Oh my God.